1,000 meters up in the Cordillera mountain range here in the Philippines lies the small village of Buscalan. It's well known because of the famous 102-year-old tattoo artist named Whang. Most people go to Buscalan to get a tattoo from her and then leave. But there's more to Buscalan than just the tattoos. This is Henna and I's third time to Buscalan because this time we were invited as guests to a wedding. There's something to the village that just keeps bringing us back, and it's not the tattoos because we haven't even gotten tattoos while we were in Buscalan. It might be the simple way of life, the friendly people, the interesting culture, or maybe even simply that there is no internet or phone signal while in the village. It's always been a refreshing experience going there. And that's what we're going to explore in this video, so make sure to keep watching. This is Jonah. She was our tour guide last year, and she's the sister of Kuya Oliver, the guy who's getting married. And this is our new friend, Ate Wami. You'll see her more throughout the video. What is up, everyone? My name is Jeremy Kruis. I'm a freelance filmmaker. But today we are on a special trip. We are heading to Buscalan again. This is our third time in Buscalan, but our first time not doing work here. So actually this time we are attending a wedding here in Buscalan. One of our former guides is getting married and he invited us to his wedding. So it's going to be a very interesting experience. We took an overnight bus and another bus this morning, and now hiking up to the village. If you didn't know, Buscalan is a village where the famous, legendary Apa Whang 102-year-old tattoo artist lives. She's a living artist treasure of, whoa. She's a living national artist of the Philippines. There's a lot of people here because it's a weekend and it's summertime, so a lot of people are coming to get tattoos from Apa Whang. This hike is a lot shorter than we remember it being. It's still pretty tiring going up. Fried chicken.
Chef Mami and Chef Jonah Belski.
When arriving in Buscalan, you might first pass a handful of travelers getting tattoos from Yang and Grace and Whang. Then as you keep walking, you'll see a bunch of pigs, chickens, cats, dogs. You'll see women doing laundry or washing dishes. And men will be carrying things through the village. You'll see children playing, people just sitting and chilling and talking. Then on the houses, you'll see some decorations of pig bones and carabao horns. Kind of interesting, you might see an occasional grave, which seems to be placed randomly around the village. Most homes have a TV inside, and most people have smartphones, even though there's no signal within the village. And when you get to your homestay, the first thing you'll probably be offered is coffee, which people drink throughout the day in the village. This beetle is huge! Hi!
Oh shit! It's a beetle. Serpas!
Doink, doink.
Anong shampoo mo? Sometimes.
This poor guy is going to be killed later. They're gonna be using him as meat for the wedding tomorrow. This is our friend Kuya Oliver. He's the one that's gonna be getting married the next day.
Lugangko? Ano yun?
People from Buscalan are part of the But tribe, so they have their own language. and kids that haven't gone to school yet maybe know a little bit of English or Tagalog, but they mostly speak in their own language. This is what I really love about Buscalan. It's so chill, so relaxing. Everyone's just hanging out, drinking their evening coffees. A lot of people are getting tattoos. There's a ton of people that give tattoos here in the village, not just Apo Whang Od. They said there's around 50 other people that give tattoos. And right now we're just out here in the rice field next to the village, which is right behind me. These guys are checking out Atewami's tattoos on her arms. She has really beautiful, extensive tattoos on both of her arms, and they are not yet finished being done either. Wami.
Wami you.
They're preparing for the wedding already here, setting up for tomorrow. That is now the pig from earlier cooking. It's crazy, they use that one single pig to feed the entire village, and they use every single part of the pig, they cook it all, and now they're handing out the food to everyone in the village. People work together to serve the food, and they bring it throughout the whole village, and people eat in their homes or outside. So this is the pig that we saw earlier. Yeah. Now it's cooked. We're eating it.
Very yummy.
Yeah, very yummy. Yummy, yummy. And someone here is like keeps hissing. Oh.
So tonight I think it's
the biscuras.
So that means the two families of the wedding are meeting and eating together, talking, eating. So it's a huge feast. On the left is Mario, Atewami's husband, and on the right is Hiro. He's from Japan and is traveling in the Philippines. How can you describe the taste? How can you describe it?
Strong. It's a very strong.
It's like Super Saiyan.
You know Dragon Ball.
Of course. Oh, you have to introduce Hiro first. He's traveling around the world, and Philippines is his first country. How long have you been staying there?
Already 4 months.
4 months. He's been. You should put the camera there.
Pig eat pig now.
Oh no. The pig is eating pig. Ah, don't eat that. That's like a brother. You know? After dinner, Atewami, Jonah, and her cousin Grace start chopping up vegetables for the food for the actual wedding day. And then we head over to the basketball court, which is where they're having their traditional dance, which they call the gong and eagle dance. Apparently these dances can go all night long, but we ended up going to bed early because we were really tired from the traveling. Things are super busy this morning. A lot of people doing stuff, preparing for the wedding. Actually, right behind us here, they're cutting up a carabao, which they killed, and then they'll be cooking the meat for the meals today. Kalabaw, ayaw na.
Kalabaw, sinahalo mo yung ano eh.
Kalabaw, it's kalabaw in Tagalog. You say kalabaw, I said carabao. Water, buffalo. This is breakfast, just simple rice and eggs. Okay, it's time to put on the traditional clothing for the wedding.
This one, sir.
No.
Until Here, can you put it down? No, ikaw. Yeah. You're gonna dance like this later.
3. Here we go into the public. We're gonna actually take photos also for the wedding. So we're going there early to take photos of everyone. Thank you. People were really happy and smiling when they saw us in the clothes and giving us compliments. And the people in the village don't wear these clothes that often anymore. So I think for them it was very enjoyable to see us wearing the clothes. There he is, the groom. Last preparations are being done right now. The bride's getting her hair and makeup done. Almost ready to start. We've been taking a little bit of photos and videos. It's gonna be a pretty cool experience.
은주요.
Anong pakaramdam mo?
Mixed
emotions.
Hindi ko na ma-explain.
Aside from taking photos, we were also part of the wedding party as part of the principal sponsors list. So we went backwards to walk the aisle as well.
Mr. Francis Spotlight.
After the wedding, we were requested to do the gong dance and eagle dance. And this is something you can't refuse. So we went ahead and went up there and tried to do the gong dance. We didn't really have any idea what we were doing. The Butpud tribe used to be a headhunting tribe, and back in the day they used to do this dance as a celebratory dance when one of their headhunters came back with the head of one of their enemies. And some of the gongs now still have the jawbones of those enemies that the headhunters killed. Apparently people really love it when visitors come and join, even if you don't know how to do it. It kind of shows them that you respect their culture. There's about 10 or so gongs and they all have a different tone, and they hit them very specifically and kind of make this rhythm, and then some of the ladies come in and start doing an eagle dance. We're doing a little photo shoot before we take off our traditional clothing. What better place to do it than at the rice terraces here? Whoa!
What?
Go, doggy. Go. Wow, I can climb this. Whoa. Uy, kaya mo yan.
Bakit? Ang bigat niya.
It's so beautiful here in Buscalan. This is our third time coming and we haven't ever even gotten a tattoo. So it's definitely worth visiting even if you're not gonna get a tattoo, because there's so much culture and things to discover and see and eat. Are we going the right way?
I think so. Tama naman, Jonah, di ba? The eagle dance. Go. Ayan, yung gusto mo talaga para matapat mo.
We were debating whether we were gonna put on these traditional clothes today, but I'm really glad we did because people really enjoy, the people here in the village really enjoy seeing visitors wearing their traditional attire. Then we went to go take photos of the legendary Whang. She was just chilling outside her house. We finished off the day by dancing even more. And now they also included the courtship dance. And right now, Hannah is the one dancing. The next day, business went back to usual in the village. But we had an adventure awaiting us at the end of the day.
This is Hiro.
Ah, I'm Hiro.
Whitney, the bride, was prepping some snails to be cooked. And actually, those snails are really good, really tasty. We're leaving Buscalan now. We're heading up to Kanaan, which is like an extension. It's a new extension of the village. And we're gonna stay there overnight before heading back tomorrow. We're gonna try to get there before sunset. Bye-bye, Buscalan.
Bye, Buscalan.
We'll definitely come back again soon.
Bagong
The whole feet. This is a pretty hard trail because it's pretty steep. Whew. Hard on the leg muscles.
Jonah, the explorer, Hiro,
Hi.
and the owner of this vlog, Jeremy.
Hello.
And there you can see Mario. And then there's Ate Wami, the mommy of Hiro. Ayan. That's Buscalan. Pero itong Kanaan is double the height of Buscalan. So there are few people na nakakaalam nito. So sa swimming pool sa taas. Oh, di ba? Sir Jeremy.
This hike is so hard. It's so sweaty. I'm taking a rest right now. Yeah. You can see behind me here is Buscalan. So that's where we were earlier. That's where we started off. Buscalan, look at that. So beautiful. Look at the rice terraces. Just that little village in the middle of the mountains. So tiring. Hopefully we can make it the rest of the way. This is the last leg of our hike. Look at that Buscalan down there. Way up here. Hatiwami. Rest of the guys. Whew. Can't believe we climbed all the way up here. The hike took almost 2 hours. Unfortunately, we didn't make it before sunset. We made it. We made it to Kanaan.
Kanaan, we made it.
There's... Wow, they even have TV.
No, I heard the message kasi.
Welcome to Kanaan.
Kanaan.
Kanaan. Yeah, Kanaan.
We'll show you a little bit more tomorrow when we wake up. It's getting dark right now. But this is pretty much it. Here in the Philippines, they have well over 100 languages. And so we started to talk about it a little bit while we were around the campfire.
For example, in Kalinga, there are different tribes. They talk different. For example, But talk different than Tulgao, that's neighbor here. Or with Mountain Province, Saklit talk different tribe. But their trade language is Ilocano.
In Bot, we have in one tribe we have 4 villages.
4.
Oh, so
What's the 4?
Bugnay, Buscalan, Lokong, Bot proper, Libat.
Gibat.
Yeah.
It's 5.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
five.
it's 5. It's a different intonation, but we understand.
We understand each other.
Someone living in Buscalan, they speak the But language. They can also speak Ilocano, Tagalog, which is the national language here in the Philippines, or Filipino, and then also English. So that's 4 languages. It's crazy. We decided to do a little demonstration, and we would talk in each of our native languages. So 3 of us speak the native But language, but each 3 are from a different village, so they each have a different accent.
Madaming tao ang pumupunta sa Buscalan para magpatato.
ang sanataku walikos ayan mampakwato.
Ang sanata ko marido ko sa ayon pakwato.
Do, amotan takwe malimang pafato for aran.
At adoy umayod Buscalan ay man patatu.
Mucha gente va a Buscalan a tener un tatuaje.
たくさんの人がブスカランに訪れているタトゥーのために。
Many people are coming to Buscalan to get a tattoo.
Pumunta kami ng kasalan sa Buscalan.
Moja na asard kos ayan.
Umuy amiya sa kuyayad ko sa ayan.
Do, moja nakikahar for aran.
In may kami nakiatindar si kasar at Buscalan.
Nosotros fuimos a atender un matrimonio en Buscalan.
私はブスカランの結婚式に出た。
We attended a wedding in Buscalan.
Punta kayo sa Buscalan at Kanaan.
Waliju ilan at kos ayan jakanaan.
Umaliju ilan at ko sa ayan sa kanaan.
Do, mali juga ilan na for aran yang kanaan.
Umali kayo ay mampasyar isnan Buscalan ya kanaan.
Ven a visitar Buscalan y Canaan.
私はブスカランとカナンに訪れた。
Come visit Buscalan and Kanaan. Is that right? This is where we stayed last night, in these tents right over here. And Buscalan is right over the top of this hill and then across the valley. And this place, Kanaan, is their extension of Buscalan. So awesome waking up to this nature.
Project po kami ngayon dito sa Kanaan. Nag-photoshoot kami.
Bye! After hiking down from Kanaan, we hopped onto the top load of a jeepney and said goodbye to Jonah, which was really sad. And then we started our journey, which took the rest of the day to Baguio.
Oh my gosh, your reaction.
Very, very strong.
Really?
Wow. Die.
We're in Baguio. The reason why we're having a hard time right now is we just ate the spiciest fish cracker in the Philippines. A mix of ghost pepper and California Reaper. Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
So crazy. This is Atiwame's Cafe here in Baguio. So we're stopping by quickly here just for a visit, and then we're heading back to Manila tonight still. This milk is magic.
It's hot.
We ate dinner and just hung out for a little bit at the cafe and then went home. Buscalan has a very rich and interesting history, although now it is very quickly modernizing. If you're able to make it out to Buscalan, I really hope you can ask about the culture and their traditions. Try to find out more about their village because it's changing really quickly. And I'm sure people there will be glad to tell you stories of what it was like before. Anyways, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and it was such a cool experience to go to Buscalan again. I hope we can go there again sometime soon. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.